The first thing Oreo did was pee right on the floor. Baby, I wish I would have got a recording of Brownie's face because she looked like, oh no, he didn't. And she Hiyer, you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Monique. And I don't know if you noticed, but I was missing in action for a little second. Yeah. Today's video is a little bit different. As you can see, usually my videos are about decor, but today I wanted to show you my new baby. It's my new baby. Oh God. This is Oreo the Boston. And he is an 8-week-old Boston Terrier. I just got him, it'll be 2 weeks on Monday. And y'all, he is a handful. You already met my other dog. Come here, Brownie. You already met Brownie. She is also a Boston, but she's a red and white Boston. And Oreo is a bad pup. Is a black brindle and white puppy. Yeah, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the process of me getting him, why I got him, how I got him, etc, etc. Yeah, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because I'm trying to determine, and you can let me know down in the comments, if I should do a YouTube channel with just Brownie and Oreo, or if I should occasionally show you know, little, you know, snippets of them on this here channel, because I want to show like their interaction with each other, how Oreo is growing, how to train a dog, and all that type of stuff as I go along. So I want to document this stuff, so I don't know if I should do it on this channel or if I should make them their own channel. So let me know down in the comments below what you think I should do. But speaking of such, I do want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. If you watch my videos but you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm really trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I think I'm at 168 now. So yeah, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, yeah, having a puppy is much different than getting a big dog. It's definitely different. I've had Brownie for almost 4 years, and she was a rescue dog. I got her from a rescue. My son really wanted a dog for Christmas. He really wanted an English bulldog, but that was a little bit too big for me. But when I looked up dogs that were similar, a pug pulled up, French bulldog, and a Boston Terrier. I don't particularly think pugs are that cute, and Frenchies are adorable, but they're kind of expensive, so that kind of left the Boston Terrier. So I did a little bit of research on Boston Terriers, and I fell in love, and I was like, that's the dog that I want. And I figured out that was the dog that I wanted, so I was looking for rescue Bostons, and Brownie's picture popped up, and she was so adorable, and I was so excited because I was like, oh my God, they come in brown, which at the time I didn't know that she was considered a red Boston. So I got slob on me. So I was like, oh my God, they come in brown, I would name her Brownie. And when I showed my son her, he was like, oh, if we do get her, we should name her Brownie. And that was the same name that I was thinking. So I was like, it's meant to be, she's our dog. So I actually, the rescue was showing her, I reached out to the rescue, and they were showing her at a PetSmart. So that's actually where I picked her up at. The advertisement says that she was 1 year old, but I knew immediately that she was older than one. When I saw her, I could tell by her teeth. And sure enough, when I took her to the vet, they said she was between 3 and 5 years old, which made sense because the shelter said, the shelter said that she rejected her pups, and that's the reason why the breeder got rid of her. She was a breeder dog. But when I Googled, they said that a lot of breeders will retire their female dog after so many litters. Usually they'll retire them around 5 years old. So I believe she was around 5 years old. So now that probably makes her around 8 or 9. Leave her alone. I'm telling you, the puppies, woo child, they had a lot of work. But he keeps trying to nurse on her. So that's Brownie's story. And when I got Brownie, like, she was really depressed. She would not eat. Oh, God, he's bad. She would not eat. She wouldn't use the bathroom. She was so sad. She just was not her, normal self how she is now. But when she got comfortable, she's just been a lovely dog. I love her. She is submissive. She's very kind of passive. The opposite of this little guy. But she's a great dog. She does not bite, and my daughter is annoying, and she does not bite. And I just love Boston eyes, their little expressive eyes. So I knew I wanted to get another Boston, but I wanted a black and white Boston so I could say Brownie and Oreo. So, this time around, I tried to look at rescue dogs, but I think because I wanted something so specific, it was hard for me to find, because I wanted a black and white dog. I wanted a male because I heard that males and females get along better. I really did not want a puppy, but I couldn't find a rescue dog, so I ended up finding him through Facebook groups, and I was in several Boston Facebook groups or available dogs in Missouri groups, but the group that I was able to find him through was Boston Terriers of Kentucky and Missouri. And somebody made a post that they were looking for a male black and white Boston, and I was looking through the comments, and somebody said that they had just purchased a Boston Terrier in St. Louis, and the owner had one male left. So I IM'd them and asked them for the info, and she gave it to me, and I contacted the lady. Yeah, she sent me some pictures of Brownie. I'm sorry, of Oreo, and I keep calling Oreo Brownie. I keep calling him a girl, so excuse me. But yeah. So and the lady showed me pictures of Oreo, and ironically, the next day, her daughter reached out to me, but she didn't know that I had already spoken to her mother, and she kind of sent me some pictures of Oreo and Oreo's mom and dad. And I was like, did I already talk to you? Because the dog is the same price, you live on the same side of town, and it turned out that was her daughter. So yeah, I ended up paying $700 for Oreo, which I think that's probably the average price. Somebody else reached out to me, and they were selling a Boston for $600, but he lived in Kentucky, and that was like a 5-hour drive. Somebody else reached out to me, and they were selling their dog for $900. And when I Googled the average price of a Boston, it says it could be, bless you, or whatever that was, between $600 and $1,500, but the average price is $800. So I felt like $700 was pretty average, and he is AKC registered, if that means anything. It really doesn't mean anything to me, but he is. And I know I commented under like a big Boston, I think it's called Boston Terrier Society. I commented the price that I paid, and he said that was a good price. So I think $700 was a decent price for him. But yeah, one thing I wish I would have done was research how to, introduce your original dog with a new pup better. I did take Brownie to go meet Oreo, which that was a good thing. I didn't introduce them in the house. I wanted to see how they interacted with each other, and they were fine. They were playing, and Brownie was so excited. But yeah, baby, everything was fine. The ride home was fine, but when we got into the house and I put, I'm not supposed to get that, and I put Oreo down, and the first thing Oreo did was pee right on the floor. Baby, I wish I would have got a recording of Brownie's face, because she looked like, oh no, he didn't. And she just got up and went into my daughter's room like she had a whole attitude. And then she saw the puppy like go to her food dish, and when I tell you, she stopped eating. She stopped using the bathroom. She just kind of reverted back to how she was when we first purchased her. She was depressed. And she's doing a little bit better. It's been almost 2 weeks now, and she's kind of came around. I took her on walks by herself, and my kids, they went over to their dad's house for the weekend, and when they came back, they were so excited to see her, and that kind of brought her out of her funk. I guess she was like, okay, they still love me. They still love me. So she kind of came around. I am having some time recording today, but yeah, she kind of came back around to herself. So now she's back to her loving self, and you know, she plays with Oreo. I think they're playing. Sometimes I think she just gotta check him, like, hey, you know, which we all do. We all do, because he you know, everybody nerves. Like, you know, it's a puppy, so at one point everybody has been like, you know, so, look at him. Hey, Oreo, come here, come here. He's biting on the curtains right now. He's a hot mess. Yeah, we'll get them together. I'm going to go to the University of YouTube to try to figure out how to train him, since a lot of training places are closed because of the COVID thing. So yeah, we'll have to try to figure out how to train him ourselves. But he is a busybody. He's biting on everything, so I'm really trying to teach him no biting. And we're trying to get the potty training thing down, which he was doing pretty good, but today, baby, he's been giving me a headache. And I kind of got an idea for a video, so I think I'm going to do a how to get pee stains out of your nice rugs, because I know some of us, we have our pets because, you know, the kids beg for it, but you also want to keep your house clean and cute. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to get pet stains out of your rugs. And I also ordered a few items off of Amazon, so I'm going to do a Amazon puppy haul that's coming up soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, like this video if you like this video, and if you didn't like this video, tell me about myself down in the comments, because you know I can use the engagement. And yeah, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, I got a long ways to go. I'm only at 168. Yeah, but until next time, peace out.